name's Bella.
And I'm Jackie.
And we are...
Okay.
I was going to say Serenity.
Serendipity Seekers!
Yeah!
Okay. We're so grateful that you guys found this video, you found our channel, that the universe led you here with us today.
Yes, today we're going to be talking about how to romanticize your fall, your life, and just create your dream reality.
Yeah, we're going to talk about how to step into your main character moment this fall and really just immerse yourself in fall and your main character moment.
What does romanticize mean to you? I feel like it's important to sort of have a base on what to define romanticize as. We kind of formulated our own definition, but you can also formulate your own and journal that down. That may be a good routine, actually.
Yeah, journaling about what you actually define romanticizing your life as and incorporate that into your everyday life.
Our definition was to adopt a mindset of gratitude, mindfulness, embracing every moment, and even the ones that seem mundane or ordinary, just creating joy in your life, daily routine. Don't delay happiness for some elusive future. The now is our time.
The future is so unpredictable. Why wait for some random event in the future when it's the present moment is all that we have? In the future, when we feel happy, it's going to be right now too. So why not just step into that right this second? It's so easy once you make that internal switch.
That was really beautiful.
In our video today, we're going to be giving you guys a bunch of different ideas on ways you can romanticize your fall, your life, ways to start fresh, because fall is a season of change.
Internal and external shifts that you can make in your life right now to really embrace and fully immerse yourself in this fall season and really just make your life this beautiful movie that you get to be the main character of and watch, and how you can do that specifically to fall.
Because so often we look at the seasons as oh, I'm so excited for this next season.
We need to really step into this present moment, really appreciate right here and right now instead of always looking to the future for gratification and happiness, and instead deciding, no, I want to find it right now.
I was thinking about this in a way where I was like, what kind of periods of my life stand out to me? How can I make fall 2025 be some sort of special moment that I can look back on and be like, I want every fall to feel like that.
We want to almost think about how are we branding our fall?
Put a copyright label next to it. How are we making fall 2025 iconic?
Yeah. One time in my life that I really feel like I romanticize is the Christmas season. I think that we all do that, and I think it's because we fully immerse ourselves and all our five senses in the Christmas tradition, the Christmas magic. We do this through listening to Christmas songs, watching the movies, eating the foods, and just really immersing ourselves. And I feel have this kind of magic and nostalgia around that season. That doesn't need to be specific only to Christmas. We can make that magic and nostalgia around every single season and make every season just as magical.
Fall, I feel like a lot of times is overlooked as almost a transition season. And I think that we can really play into the fact that it's not just a transition period.
It's its own special entity.
We should maybe talk about visualization. And then we could go into goal or...
We can visualize what our dream self is doing in the fall, and then look at ourselves now and see how we can close that gap and become that dream self.
Visualizing what that person would wear, what that person would listen to, how they would go about their daily lives. Do they wake up and turn on their phone, or do they wake up and make a thing of tea and then take a shower and listen to fall music? Lighting a candle when you're doing homework. Just little things really elevate your season and elevate yourself. Your dream version of you would be doing right now.
You want to think of this as your fall themed movie that you are the main character of, and you get to make all of those design decisions. What is the soundtrack to this fall themed movie? What is the costumes or the outfits that the main character is wearing? What are the different scenes and the events that she's taking part of and experiencing? You get to make all these decisions, and that is so beautiful. You get to be the main character in the movie of your life, but in this regards and pertains to a fall thing.
How can you channel that energy and pretend that that movie you're watching is your life currently?
Add them into your life. Maybe the main characters in these movies, you were she just always looks so put together. Her outfits are so cute. Her hair is always done. How can you embody that? How can you feel the best about yourself every single day? One thing I kind of think about is I started wearing eyeliner last year, and every time I wore the eyeliner, I felt so confident. I felt like the main character. I felt like a baddie, but I saved it only for like special occasions, like going out and birthday parties. And I was like, wait, if I feel so much better when I wear this eyeliner, why do I not try to recreate that feeling every single day and wear the eyeliner every single day? I don't need to save it for some future event that honestly might not even happen. The same with outfits. It doesn't matter if you're just going to class or to the grocery store. It's like, you're the main character in this movie. How do you want her to dress? What is going to make you feel spark the most joy and confidence in your heart when you're living your daily life? No, every single day has the opportunity to have that magic and that main character feeling.
You're gonna have to live your life and do the things that are hard sometimes. Being able to romanticize that too is so important. If you're in school and you have to study, maybe putting on a really cute comfy sweat leggings and your Uggs, and then going to the library with your headphones, listening to your fall playlist. Go into that and being like, my character is going to study right now, and they're gonna be like,
Gilmore Girls vibe, get your coffee, like get your fall coffee.
Lean into that cozy feeling.
yes,
Okay, I was just about to say, I hope
we need to fix this.
Yeah.
We're back. little intermission. The lighting may be a little bit different, but it's okay. Speaking of lighting, what would your character's aura look like?
Wait, I love that. That is so, yes. Visualize what color or what like it embodies. For example, I envision my aura to be this like glittery pink. And so
insert aura.
and so when I visualize my main character self, my like avatar being just like surrounded by this glittery pink aura. Imagine it just like bursting out of my heart and around everything and just allowing that to like emanate from me and emanate this sparkly pink aura.
I feel like when you think of your aura, like how do you want to be out in the world, presenting yourself? Like, do you want to be presenting yourself as like this sad rain cloud aura, or do you want to be that person that's like bringing light into every single room you walk into? And I feel like with fall especially, it can get kind of like gloomy days and it can be kind of hard to keep this energy up. But I think, again, reconnecting to the fact that these days are special for the reason it's fall. Like, it's freaking fall.
Yeah. Being intentional every single day and morning about what energy you want to have, you want the day to look like, you want to emanate, allows you not to kind of fall into this like seasonal slump and allows you to intentionally create this energy that you want and not be pulled into maybe things that kind of bring you down, but being intentional about your life and actively living it instead of just being taken along for the ride.
Yeah, I think too, having that and then being able to create this dream life through routines. Falling into a slump can be really, honestly, kind of easy to do, and like seasons are changing and you're not changing with them.
I think a lot of times we try to control life and we resist this change, but it's gonna happen. The leaves are gonna fall. It's gonna be fall anyways. Why not lean into it and appreciate it and just fully immerse ourselves in it instead of inwardly resisting it?
But I think accepting the change that's coming with the seasons and creating like your new routines based off of that. Like, it's not gonna look the same as your summer because you might have different things going on in your life, but being able to accept that and kind of revolve your life and romanticize your life around the new things that are coming. Being strong about that routine, being confident about that this routine's gonna serve me the best. Like, really taking all of the aspects from your previous seasons of life and combining it to make your ideal one for the now. Yeah, and we're gonna make another in-depth video about how to make like an optimal routine for yourself that will serve you and what you need in your life.
Okay, so now that we kind of covered what romanticizing your fall could look like, we're going to give you some concrete ways to help you lean into this fall spirit if you need some help.
I think a great way to get started is just like decluttering your space. I know for me, I can never focus or really like get in tune with myself internally if my space around me is messy. Like, if I want to have a clean internal like mind, I need the space around me to be clutter free and to be fresh. And I think going into a new season, being able to declutter your space, to do a deep clean out, to get rid of the things that no longer serve you, can help initiate this new change inside of you and around you.
I completely agree. I think it's so important, and that's why we're going to be making an even more in-depth video on how to declutter your space and what that looks like, both inwardly and externally.
Yeah, I think decluttering your space goes a lot more than just like your external environment. It could be like through your phone, it could be through the relationships you hang out with, like decluttering just like your life in general, but we'll go more into depth on that. Fall is a great time, embracing the change, embracing the weather change, spending time outdoors.
Yes, embracing the 5 senses, especially when you're outdoors, noticing and like just observing how it might feel and look and sound differently than in other seasons.
A lot of the times fall is the transition to winter, and in winter we wish it was summer, and in summer we wish it was fall because it's cooler. So really just getting outside, taking a cool brisk walk, like taking in how specifically the air feels. It's such like a cool, refreshing feeling, and really getting in tune with ourselves and
immersing yourself in the present moment of this fall season.
Fall itself like changes so fast, so really observing nature like as it comes. Like one day the leaves are going to be yellow, the next day they're going to be bright red.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Every day in fall honestly really looks different, and it gives you so much opportunity to really notice what's around you. I think a lot of times also we aren't in the practice of noticing these things, noticing when maybe we're walking outside to class, or we wear our headphones, we're in our phones. It's like we're not paying attention to our sense of smell. I think that really embracing these things can really add this like romantic, like magical feeling to this season and every season. So to intentionally lean into this fall spirit, one thing that's also so amazing to do is create a vision board. A physical one too is even great, or you can do it on your phone or your computer, or even just like writing and journaling it down, like different like things and aspects that you want your fall to look like.
Yeah, I think that you can literally romanticize the process of making a vision board. Like if you want to make a physical one, you could have your friends over and make a vision board night with your friends. Like cut out pictures of magazines. If you want to do one on your computer, set that as your background, and every time you open your computer you see like fall leaves and these beautiful quotes about like change and inspiring change. It really just sets the scene for how you want to live each day. Another thing that we can do to romanticize this fall is creating small rituals in our life that we can go back to when we're having a time of like hardness.
And this can look different through every season, but specifically to fall, maybe there are like these cozy rituals that include scent, like fall themed candles. Maybe they include, we got some cinnamon sticks from Trader Joe's. Yes, here's a fall themed candle.
This one's also from Trader Joe's. It's the vanilla pumpkin, literally the best scent ever.
Yeah, and honestly, it just makes life feel so much more magical when you have a fall scented candle. It's that simple.
Create a fall playlist. What is your character's background music to their life? What are they going to listen to when they're driving to school in the rain? What are they going to listen to when you're cleaning your room or doing your Sunday reset? I have a fall playlist that I made literally like a few days ago, and I listen to it and I feel like I'm transported into like a movie. It's amazing. It's that like sense of nostalgia almost, and you're like, wow, this is the presence I want to bring into this season. So if you create it this year, you can add on to it next year and just keep listening to it and be like, wow, this is what I'm liking. We're gonna link down in the description our fall playlist, so you guys can check them out if you want. I think fall is a good time to listen to music that makes you feel good, but also is like a calm vibe. Yeah, I like the Lumineers. I like Noah Kahan. I like Lizzie McAlpine. Like sort of
and just really leaning into kind of that aesthetic of fall. You are the creator of your reality, and romanticizing your life is really tapping into that power and making those decisions that make your reality more fun to live every single day.
Being able to give yourself the things that make your life special. Like when we were children, I don't know.
I'm following your train of thought, like how like life just felt so much more magical when you were a kid because you kind of allowed yourself to like
to feel like
and dream and you allowed life to be magical and you viewed life as magical.
Yeah, and when I was younger, like, my mom would always decorate the house. Like, we'd put up fall decorations. We'd go trick-or-treating. Like, a lot of those things we don't really do as adults anymore, and that's okay. But I think that we can re-implement these things into our lives in a sophisticated and fun way and bring that magic back.
Yeah, and heal that inner child in the process as well.
Exactly.
Which we'll make a whole other video on that as well.
But like little things, like buy fuzzy Halloween socks. Like watch the leaves fall. Literally without your phone. Leave your phone inside, go outside, watch leaves fall. Read a cozy book. Like it doesn't need to be long.
Yeah, and read books that kind of pertain maybe to fall. Like I love to read horror books in October because I feel like in the Halloween spirit. I love like reading Stephen King's books.
So spooky.
But it's like really just like leaning into that spooky feeling.
I made a little list of some movies that just bring me the fall essence in my life. The Little Women, Matilda, The Notebook, Princess Bride, Autumn in New York, Breakfast Club, Twilight, and The Gilmore Girls. Some of those are TV shows, but I feel like they really encapsulate, for me, just like that feeling of staying at home, being cozy, like watching a show, having my friends over, and just like really, Penelope also, that's a great one.
Yeah, and just like any like Halloween movie. And like you don't have to do this one, you can like make this a thing with your friends. This can be like one of your bucket list things where it's like every week you watch a new fall or Halloween themed movie. Yeah,
I think also that's a great way to kind of stay out of the slump by having like a day in the week where your friends can come over, where you can do something with like socially, but also tuning into that fall aspect.
And I think this also brings us to our next point of having a bucket list. This is something we always did as a kid, and I don't know why we stopped doing this because it kind of is almost like goal setting, but with like fun activities. Because I think a lot of times we're always like, oh, we want to do this, and then it's like we just never end up doing it. But like being intentional about the fact that you are going to do these fun things and not putting it off, just like you're intentional about getting your goals and your work done, you need to be intentional about getting your fun in as well. So we're going to share some different things that we've been doing in our life and other things that you can be doing to put on your bucket list this fall.
Yes, I think that so many times too, when we write down and physically write down our list, it solidifies the fact that it's gonna happen, and you see it every day, and you can be like, that's not checked off yet. I need to get to that. One of my favorites fall bucket list activities is apple picking. I love apple picking. I love what you can do with apples after you pick them. I love the whole process of being outside with people you love. You can even go apple picking by yourself and just like eat apples as you go.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Another one that is kind of similar to apple picking is going to a pumpkin patch. Going to pumpkin patch is so fun, and I feel like it's such a great way to embrace fall because when else in the year are you gonna be able to go to a pumpkin patch and getting pumpkins, maybe taking photos there, having a whole like event with your friends, and then carving those pumpkins or painting them just really like adds another aspect and like adds so much more fun and magic.
I have a really interesting idea that I did like 2 years ago. Me and my friends bought a bunch of pumpkins and we wrote down like a brain dump all the way around them, like filled it up and then brought them into the woods and smashed them.
Sweet, I did that too.
Yes. And it was like literally the most freeing thing ever for my soul. I was like, I'm getting rid of all, and it helps you like facilitate change in the fall season too, because you're getting rid of all that negative stuff on a pumpkin. Like what? Yeah. Another thing that you can do during the fall is going to farmers markets or like fall themed markets and just checking out all of the local vendors that might be in your town. Like literally Googling like fall markets near me, or if you don't have any in your town, going to the town over. Like a lot of times they have live music or jewelry you can't find anywhere else. And it's just like everyone there is having such a great time. You can look around you and just like be filled with this spirit of happiness. Maybe my community doesn't have any fall events. I can make my own fall event. Like we can host, like if you have friends or you have a community, post on Facebook like I'm doing a fall event at my house or I'm doing a fall event at this park, and you can get the like supplies to have your own fall event. Like you could either do hosting like a fall potluck style, you could host a fall craft night, like invite people over and facilitate that yourself if your community doesn't.
Because I think that also brings up a good point of like exercising your free will and like using that to make your life more magical. Another thing on the bucket list is hiking. Every single year I love to go hiking, especially when the leaves are changing colors. It is just so life-changing and beautiful, and I just like the most magical experience. And I've been doing this the past few years, and it's honestly one of my favorite experiences of the entire year.
Yeah, there's literally nothing like reaching the summit and seeing the array of colors, and it's like that's only going to be available for you for like 1 or 2 weeks of the year with that like beautifulness.
Or look online at different trails near you. It doesn't need to be in a mountain, but just going on hikes outdoors and just like being surrounded by the beautiful changing colors of the leaves is so magical.
I dropped my ring.
Another thing similarly to that is to go camping during this season. We actually are going camping next weekend. We decided to listen to our own advice, and we had always been talking about wanting to go camping, and we were like, we need to make this happen. And now we're going camping, and it's gonna be so amazing, and we're gonna be filming a video about that too.
Yes, I'm literally so excited because it's been just like a thought in our minds, but we're like, no, if we don't book it now, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like the leaves are gonna keep changing. Life is gonna pass on no matter what. We have to book this trip.
Yeah.
And so we did. And I think that's a great way to just like use that as a retreat almost for your mind, because you're gonna be unplugged. You're not gonna have your phones. You're gonna be spending the time with the people around you and just like really taking in the season and taking in your friends, and it's gonna be great.
Another thing that I think is great in every season, but especially in fall, is practicing gratitude, especially with Thanksgiving and all the thankfulness surrounding that holiday. I think fall is just a great time to live in gratitude and making that a daily habit and a daily ritual. And journaling about it, saying it out loud, talking to your friends about it at the table. I think surrounding every single meal with gratitude and just immersing yourself in gratitude and cultivating a grateful spirit in your heart is so important at all times, but especially in fall as things are changing.
I think it's important too to recognize that in this fall season, the year is like 3/4 of the way over. Like we have had this whole beautiful, wonderful year, and we can really reflect on that now instead of waiting until it's the end of year. Reflect on that and then think about how we want to make the rest of this year impactful. And also with the gratitude, you can buy a fall journal. Like literally get like a fall themed journal at TJ Maxx or something and use that and romanticize your life by writing in your fall season journal.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. And how you want to like make the most of the rest of the year, because the year is coming to a close, and how do you want the rest of your 2025 to go?
Something else that I love to do in the fall and every season is to bake. So get in tune with what's seasonal. Jackie knows a lot about that. We're going to be making a video on that later. But getting into the fall spirit by the aromas of baking and baking pumpkin stuff, apple things,
banana bread, all of those fall themed things, and using and leaning into the seasonal foods and ingredients of fall.
Yeah, I think that you can also use the apples you've picked or use the pumpkins you've picked. Like literally use the experiences that you're getting from fall and then create something out of that.
Yeah, and utilizing those spices, those cozy cinnamon and pumpkin pie spices to all of your dishes, to your coffee, to your tea.
Okay, beautiful.
Okay.
We've low-key done great.
I think we low-key like
Hit it.
I think we can be like, here's some affirmations.
That's fun.
Before we close out this video, we're gonna leave you with a few fall themed affirmations that we love.
Okay, so here's the first one. I'm excited and open to the changes that this new season will bring.
I live in thankfulness every single day.
I release any negative energy that I've been holding on to. So with these affirmations, you can use them every day and just like start your day with them or close your day with them. Whenever you feel like you need to take a few deep breaths or a moment to just be present or get present again, you can say these affirmations to remind yourself why you're doing this.
And create your own too if these don't resonate with you.
Should we close this out now?
Yeah. I don't know how to close.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Okay.
Wait, we
Love
just...
you guys. Oh, yeah.
I was like, we were like...
Say it with your chest.
Great, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. We are so grateful that you chose to click on this video.
And that the universe brought you to us, and we hope that we gave you some concrete ways for you to live your fall more intentionally and romanticize it and make it a little bit more magical.
Yes, you are special. Your life is special. Stay tuned for some deeper insights on how you can romanticize your life even more.
You're so loved, you're so beautiful, you're so worthy, and we love you guys so
Love
much.
you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.